Okay, so in this video I will be taking you through the process of creating a sales order in SAP S/4HANA. We'll be focusing on how you do it in the Fiori tiles or Fiori apps that's provided by SAP. So firstly, we'll be going through the personal settings, how you set up your sales settings, and the default order type, sales organization, and so on, and how that's used in the sales order process. Then we'll be looking at the specific app that we're going to use, the Managed Sales Orders version 2. We'll be talking about what roles you need for that, and then also how you identify the role and how you implement it in SU01. Then I will be taking you through the structure of the sales order in S/4HANA in the app, how it looks, where the fields are. I think those of you who know how it looks in the GUI side of normal SAP ECC, then you'll be able to relate to what's going on in S/4HANA. Then I will take you through the various options, the new functions that's provided in the app, how you create orders with reference to quotations, contracts, and so on. Then there's the app that you can use similar to VA01, but there's also the new functionality that you can use, a new app or a new process. Then lastly, we'll be looking at how we print the sales order. So let's start off with the personal settings. Firstly, if you go to your personal settings by clicking on your user name, and you go to settings, you will see there's various options here. If you go to default values, you will see there's a section for sales and billing, and in here you can set up and list all the default values that you want to use in your sales orders or your sales documents in general. You can set up a default customer group. So in this case, you select the sales order type, OR, Sales Org 1710, Distribution Channel 10, and Division 00, which will be populated automatically when you create your order, the first step when you create your sales order. You can also do the same for sales offer, sales group, sold to, ship to parties, bill to, and payer. All right, so this is important. The moment you actually select something here, it will be populated automatically in your sales order. Now let's look at the app that we're going to use, the Managed Sales Orders version 2. Firstly, how do you identify, how do you find this app? In your main screen, there's an internal sales section, which you'll be looking at. If you click on that and you select sales processing, the standard role should bring you this set of apps here, but we'll be looking at Managed Sales Orders version 2 to create the sales orders. Now if you go into this app, again you can identify the app ID by going to your settings and selecting about. In here you will see there's the title of the app, there's the app ID, and more technical information. Now if you go to the Fiori app library, which you can find on the internet, it's freely available. If you enter this ID when you do your search in the app library, here's the ID, you will see that this app is picked up, and in here they give you a list of product features, a small intro, all the necessary info that you need to understand how this app works. It's a bit on a high level, but at least you've got an idea of what it's about. If you go to implementation information and you go to configuration, in here you'll see there's all the technical info you need. If you scroll down a bit, you will see there's a business role section, and this is the business role that you need, the internal sales rep, to actually use this app. Again, you can look at these roles as well, but it's for different areas in SAP. So in this case, we're going to look at SAP_BR_internal underscore sales underscore rep. So if we go back to, let's go to the GUI. I want to show you, this is transaction SU01. You will see that the internal sales rep role is added here. And the moment you add this role to your authorizations, you will be able to access that you need to work on. So that's how you get to this point, to actually identify the app, to have the ID, to link it to your role, and then to use it. All right, so that's how we get to this point. So this is the standard layout in most of the Fiori apps. You have your filter bar here. You can actually adapt the filters and add more fields. If you want to, you can look at this. There's quite a number of different fields that you can select to extend the number of fields available at the top. If you click on go, it should give you the list of sales orders. And then again, in here you've got the settings field, where you can also add different fields if you wish to do that. All right, let's go through this section here. You'll see there's the sales order number, there's the sold to party details, the customer reference, here's the status of the sales order, and then the net value and the document date. So if you want to look at the document, firstly, okay, before we do that, you can also, if you select your sales order, you can actually set a billing block to that sales order on the screen, or a delivery block.
If you are tired of slow internet speeds and frustrating online ads ruining your online experience, then I have the solution for you: Stereo VPN. With Stereo VPN, you get a one-time payment solution with no hidden fees and unlimited free access to the premium edition. No ads, no interruption, just pure, seamless browsing and streaming. This cutting-edge technology will supercharge your internet connection speed, so you can get things done faster and enjoy buffer-free streaming. Stereo VPN follows a strict no-log policy, ensuring your digital footprint stays yours and yours alone. With the one-click global connection feature, you can effortlessly connect to servers around the world. No more sudden VPN connection switch-offs. Stereo VPN Premium Edition has a kill switch function that activates during such emergencies. The tunnel is instantly closed, ensuring that all of the user's data will remain encrypted until the VPN connection is recovered. Say goodbye to monthly subscriptions and hello to uninterrupted online freedom. Visit the link specified below to get Stereo VPN today.
So let's drill down into the sales order. This is the new layout, or the layout that's in the new version of this app that you can actually look at. You can go and edit the document. There's the sold to and shipped to party status, the value, the net amount. In here there's a few interesting fields that you can use. You can look at the change log on this document, and then it should give you actually a list of fields that changed. In this case, nothing was changed for this document. Let's go back one. Let's look at this one. If you display the change log, you will see there's the old values and the new values, the credit status, the overall status. So the list of changes will be here available for you. You can also look at related apps, which you can use directly from the screen. Quite a long list that you can use. Change your sales order, the old VA02 screen layout. If you want to look at complete or missing data in this order, you can look at this. There's create sales orders again. You can go to the delivery performance in the specific sales order and so on. So there's quite an extensive list of apps that you can use directly from the screen. So you will see there's different sections in this. Again, you'll see there's your sold to party, the description and the number. There's the customer reference number, the requested delivery date, the document date. You can enter order reason if you want to do that. Also customer group shipping conditions. There's your ship to party, description and name, and then the address, which is very important. If you go to items, this is the item section. There's your product description and the product number or material number, your quantity, your unit of measure. There's the item category, very important, and then the requested delivery date. You can drill down to a deeper level, to a next level, to look at your items. Again, there's just basic data, the product group, the item category, the Incoterms, the plant, very important, storage location, which you then can select, your shipping point and your route that you need for your planning for customer deliveries. If you go to delivery, you'll see there's the requested delivery date, there's the quantity, unit of measure, and then whether full delivery or partial delivery is allowed, very important. Then schedule lines, which is actually a critical functionality in the sales order to see if there's enough stock, what your delivery dates, requested delivery dates versus confirmed delivery date. In this case, the requested delivery date was 10/25 for 31 pieces, and the confirmed date is the 31st of the 10th for 31 pieces. So this functionality is very, very important. There's your partners, which we spoke about. You can go to pricing. There's your pricing date and your various condition types that you can look at, and then also the amounts. Then there's your item text. There was nothing added here, but you can go and create your item text if you want to do that. Okay, let's go back to the main screen. Let's leave this page. So we covered the existing sales orders. Now you have the option to create sales orders with reference to a quotation or a contract. There you'll see, if you click on that one, it's you put the sales quote number in here, and you create from the quote, or you create from a contract. Okay, so that's how you create with reference. If you go to this option here, there's the old VA01 the screen will look familiar. You can go in here and then select your sales document type, the OR or whatever you're using to create your sales order. It's similar to the old VA01 that we used in GUI. But today I want to take you through the new function, the create sales order. Now, if you select that one, that option, the sales order type is populated, your sales organization, distribution channel, and division. And this comes from your settings, your default settings that we discussed in the beginning of the video. So this will be populated automatically if you have completed your settings. All right, so let's firstly do a sold to party. Let's add a sold to party. Let's select the customer reference. There's the requested delivery date, which is today. Document date, you can put in the order reason if you want to. Your customer group shipping conditions, there's your ship to party. Right, let's move on. Let's go down to the advanced data. There's your Incoterms, very important, your terms of payment, which will come from most probably from your customer master, your business partner data. There's your pricing date. If you're using price lists, you can select your price list in here. Sales org, distribution channel division, you can select the sales office. And then a sales group. Right, let's move on to the section for items. Let's add a product. Let's select our product here. Then the requested quantity, make it 24 pieces. Consider this 0 confirmed. If you have set up your customer material number, it should populate here. There's your requested delivery date. Let's go down one level. Again, there's your item category, customer reference, customer material. You can select your storage location where you want to pick the stock from. Then your route, you can actually select the route for planning purposes. If you go to advanced data, you'll see there's the profit center, WBS, and other fields that you can use for account assignment purposes. Let's go down to delivery. There's the requested delivery date, the quantity. You can set your delivery priority here. You can change that if you want to. Again, there's the schedule line, which is dated for today, the 24 pieces. Nothing has been confirmed, and there's no date yet. Go down to partners. There's your partner information. There's your pricing data, which you can look at and check. Again, you can look at your text, and then statuses and blocks, which is not relevant for now. But there you can see that it's complete. The document is complete. So we can apply, we create, and we created this order number. So if you go back, let's look at, we created this. This is our order. Now the next step is, let's say you want to print this document. You basically just click on the order number. Then there's a few options here. It's like drill downs, which you can look at. You can click on more links, and you can basically add some of these links and other apps that you can then use directly from the sales order. In this case, we just want to print the sales order. So we select this display sales order. We go to the header output preview. There's your output condition record. You select display document. There's your document, which you then can download, or you can print directly to your printer, should you wish to do that. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. See you again.